Hi, guys, how are you? I hope you guys all well. So guys, today, I bring another second part of this fanfiction story, What If Goku Landed in One Piece World. If you haven't watched part 1, please go and watch, I put link in description, also subscribe to my channel for my efforts to put imaginary image, thank you. It was a beautiful and sunny morning, the birds were chirping and flying around an island that was surrounded by large bodies of water. Near the top of the island, in the forest region, a man wearing an orange martial arts GI was on the ground unconscious. It was the Saiyan warrior, Son Goku. The sun burned brightly across the island, it seeped through the cracks of the leaves and was shining towards Goku's face. Goku scrunched his face and turned to his side. 5 more minutes. Goku mumbled as he slowly opened his eyes and saw he was lying down in the dirt. Goku's eyes widened. What the? Ow, my head hurts. Goku whined as he got off the ground. Where am I? Goku wondered, he looked around to see he was surrounded by a jungle that he didn't recognize. Goku flew on top of a tree and scouted the area to see any recognizable places, but not one thing was familiar to him. Goku jumped back down, sat cross-legged and closed his eyes trying to remember anything that could tell him where he was. So I was talking with my friends at Bulma's party, next I ate a lot of food at the buffet table, and then I talked with Vegeta. Goku's eyes shot open. Wait minute, Goku soon remembered about the wish and how Vegeta accidentally wished him away to somewhere that wasn't familiar to him. Wait, maybe I still can try and use instant transmission back to them, Goku said, hoping he was right. Goku pressed his 2 fingers to his forehead and tried to find any familiar key, but sadly he couldn't. It was as if his friends and loved ones never existed. Goku fell on his knees and clenched his hands. They're gone, they're all gone. Goku now knows that he is in a world that isn't the same and he will never get back home. Goku sighed and picked himself up. Well, I better go and find a village because I'm starving, Goku said jokingly, hoping that he could forget this day. Surprisingly, it did help him forget. Goku started walking around finding nobody near him until he started climbing towards the top of a cliff looking down on a palace. He scouted the area, but to his surprise, he didn't see a single person. Strange, I feel a lot of key energies here yet I don't see anyone, Goku thought to himself. Watch out! Someone screamed behind Goku. Instinctively he turned around and went into battle position thinking it was an enemy, but seeing it was a girl pointing beside him. Huh. Goku dazedly responded. Look out! The girl screamed again. Confused, Goku turned to his side and saw a large beast-like creature staring directly into his eyes with its tail swinging back and forth and its mouth full of sharp jagged teeth. The creature snarled as it readied to pounce onto Goku. A loud snap could be heard and someone fell. The creature's eyes widened, it picked up its head and turned to where the noise was heard. Goku turned his head to zero and was frightened to what he saw. Apparently, the girl tried to back away and run, but she had fallen over a tree stump and landed on a bunch of twigs and vines lying on the ground that caught a hold of her leg. The creature growled and started towards the tangled girl as she desperately tried to break free. Unsure what to do at the moment, Goku slowly tried to move towards the girl. He wasn't sure what the creature was capable of and Goku knew the girl was at a dangerous spot. He didn't want the girl to be harmed, but it was too late. The beast pounced towards the girl. The girl closed her eyes in terror. No! Goku yelled out as he launched forwards and caught the creature by the tail. The creature slammed back onto the ground, it looked back at Goku and hissed at him, but Goku gritted his teeth and swung the creature around multiple times before he released it towards a tree. The creature slumped onto the ground, not moving a muscle. Goku took one last glance at the creature before he made his way towards the top of the cliff where the girl was. Don't worry, I'll get you out, Goku said as he was easily breaking the vines that were ensnaring her. Who are you? The girl mustered out. Goku smiled towards her. Just a friend who's here to help. Goku broke the last vine and brought her back to her feet. What Goku didn't see was the creature's eyes opening and slowly getting back up on its feet as well. You okay? Goku asked, to which the girl nodded slowly. Goku sighed in relief. Good, because maybe you can. Get out the way, Goku shouted as he saw the creature pounce into the air and was aiming towards the girl. Goku immediately shoved the girl out of harm's way and collided with the creature, sending them hurtling off the cliff and towards the palace. Now normally, Goku would have flown out of the way of the palace and landed them both to safety, but he was too busy trying not to get eaten by the large beast. The creature roared in Goku's face as he was holding it back with his hand. Goku moved his other hand back and clenched tightly. Get off of me, Goku swiftly punched the beast right between the eyes and shot the creature into the lower region of the island. Goku sighed in relief, closed his eyes and was free falling, letting the breeze brush past him as he enjoyed the cold feeling. After a few seconds, Goku finally opened his eyes, looked down and saw he was heading straight for the palace ceiling. Ahhhhht, he yelled as he crashed through the palace roof head first and landed into a room filled with steam water. It was a bathtub. Goku picked his head up from the shallow water and got up slowly. Why do I keep landing on my head? Goku looked up and searched the room trying to find any way out, but the steam was clouding his vision, making it nearly impossible to see. As he searched the room, he saw a rectangular-shaped object near a wall. Is that a door? Goku thought as he walked towards it, but before going any further, Goku heard a noise at the far side and looked over to see a dark outline shape of a person. Goku squinted his eyes, allowing him to see more clearly. When his eyes came into focus, he noticed an undressed woman horrified at the sight of a man in the bath with her. Her name is Boa Hancock, the Kuja Empress. As Goku noticed Hancock, he felt entranced by this woman, but not because of her beauty, which definitely outclassed any other women, but by her ardent gaze. He felt a fiery strong will coming from the woman. It was similar to his wife Chi-Chi, so he knew that he shouldn't provoke her in any way. Her look had a feeling of hatred towards him. It made Goku take a step back. This woman is not to be reckoned with, he thought. A male. In the palace. Sisters, come quickly, she screamed. Goku covered his ears at the high-pitched scream echoing around the room. Within the second, two snake-like females barged into the room with appalled looks to what they were witnessing. Whoa, Goku said as he witnessed the two snake-like females entering the room. Goku observed them closely and noticed one of them had a large and bloated stomach with orange hair, while the second was slender and had an abnormal head size with a teal-colored hair. Their names were Marigold and Sandersonia. They came into the bathtub and saw there was indeed a male in the palace. Sister, are you all right? Did he hurt you? Sandersonia, concerned, went over to Hancock examining if she was injured. Marigold's face flushed with anger. If he so much as laid a finger on you. Marigold turned her head slightly and stared angrily at Goku, making him feel uneasy. The tension slowly grew as both sides were silently staring at one another until Goku noticed a strange mark on Hancock's back. It looked as if it had been branded with a heated metal. With curiosity, Goku pointed at it. Hey, there's something on your back, is it a tattoo? Goku asked, which horrified the three sisters even more. Hancock grinded her teeth before she spoke. You looked, Hancock said with a whisper filled with rage that Goku nearly winced at the harshness in her voice. Goku looked at the faces of the three women. He knew they wanted blood and a battle was going to erupt. They inched closer to Goku. Hey, wait a minute, Goku said, holding his hands up trying to stop them from possibly destroying the palace. Goku didn't really. Marrow attack, Hancock said in shock. It must have been a fluke. Try again, big sister. Sandersonia responded. Marrow, marrow, marrow. Hancock aimed at Goku. Again a pink energy beam appeared from Hancock's hand and headed straight for Goku. Instead of blocking the energy beam, Goku left himself defenseless to observe the attack. To Goku's shock, instead of an intensive energy beam, he noticed it was a stream of vibrantly flashed pink hearts that headed straight towards him and twirled around him like a cyclone. As the stream of pink hearts faded away into nothing, Goku was still standing utterly confused to what he had witnessed. The Kuja sisters couldn't believe it. They assumed the man would have turned into stone like every other person that gazed upon Hancock with lust in their hearts. None, old, young, male or female, could fail to be captured by Hancock's beauty. To Goku, there were signs of energy in the stream of hearts, but they lacked any explosive effects that he was used to. This led Goku to question the purpose of the attack if it had no intention to harm him. Impossible, Hancock said in astonishment. Why didn't he turn to stone? Is his heart not moved from seeing me? Marigold rejected the idea. Of course not, sister. Marigold said. While Sandersonia agreed. He must fear death more than his wicked desires of seeing you in the bath. Goku cocked his head slightly in confusion. Stone. Wicked desires, he thought. While Goku was trying to comprehend on what they meant, he saw a tail dash towards him. Get him, Sandersonia, Marigold shouted. Quickly Goku back flipped into the air as the tail rushed past him. Goku landed lightly on top of the tail. You should be more careful, you could have damaged this palace if hadn't jumped over your tail. Goku pointed out. Furious, Marigold and Sandersonia rushed towards Goku. He was engaged into a full-scale barrage of attacks. Left and right, Marigold and Sandersonia struck forward, but Goku gracefully moved or pushed away from the attack, effortlessly surprising the sisters because they have never seen anyone dodge their duo attacks for that long. Sandersonia launched a powerful uppercut towards him, but Goku crouched down to avoid the blow and then used his arms to push himself upwards, slamming his feet into Sandersonia. Goku thought that he could do this all day. Arg! Goku fell to the ground unconscious. He was hit in the back of the head with a blunt object by Marigold and was knocked out. The fighting had stopped and the Kuja women were panting as it took a lot of effort to stop the fighter. What shall we do with him, sister? Sandersonia and Marigold, who were catching their breath, asked Hancock. She stared at the unconscious fighter, expressionless, wondering what to do with him. Eventually, a smile curled on her mouth. Take him to the arena, we'll publicly execute him in front of the entire village, smiled Hancock devilishly. Phew. Well guys, this is the end second part. I hope you enjoyed fanfiction story. It is easy to make text speech, but it is also difficult finding imaginary image. Well guys, tell me your review. If like to make same part to put imaginary image in third part, and also, like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more fanfiction story. Thank you, goodbye and take care.